Josh now. He's had his little conversation with Hanley Town. A hard fought win, really.
Yeah.
Very hard fought.
Yeah. You have to find a way to win games of football. We started really poorly, which was disappointing. They were first to a lot of the contacts and picking up bits, and you could see, they were right up for it, really aggressive. Which it's not that we didn't expect that. It just took some time to settle, and then once we shortened our passing game up, our quality told, and we had a real spell where the first goal came. You could feel it was coming. Half time came obviously at a bad time for us. When we had the momentum in the game, obviously the red card, and the second half was going to be difficult. I mean, I said to the lads before the game, Hanley have only conceded 1 goal in their last 5 away league games. That's some record. So we knew that they are a really, really, really tough opponent. To then go 1-0 up and us come out with the 3 points, I'm absolutely delighted with. They showed amazing character. I'm really, really proud of them. And if you're going to be successful and try and be at the top end, and which a lot of the lads know, they've been through it, but you have to come out the right side in games like tonight.
I thought you showed discipline in 2 ways. One, you didn't come out all gung-ho in the second half. You were patient. You waited for the opportunities to come, and then you took your goal when you had the real chance to take it.
Yeah, playing against 10 men is really difficult. We had the game against Staley Bridge, and I remember speaking to you after that game and saying how elated I was winning in the manner that we did, because it's not easy. It's not easy, and certainly at this level, it only takes one moment, one interception, one poor decision when you force something, and you can be counter-attacked, because the attacking talent in the league is very, very high, and that's why so many teams can beat each other. And we had to retain our discipline, and we did do that. I'm really, really pleased with how we retained our discipline. It would have been very easy to get caught up in a lot of the other stuff that was going on in the game, and we didn't. We focused on what we needed to focus on, and we managed to create the moment that won us the game.
I was going to say that was my second discipline, that you were disciplined, because you could have retaliated in the wrong way, couldn't you?
Yeah, and I think that would only have suited them. There would have been no benefit whatsoever for us had we sort of gone down that path. We got the second goal, really pleased with that, really pleased with the nature and how we managed that period. And I suppose just that last 10 minutes, I feel like we could have managed a little bit better. We didn't have any really scary moments where we felt like we were going to concede, but I think we could have still been a little bit more courageous to stay with the ball, keep the ball, draw them on, because obviously we had the extra man. But that's another learning curve for us, and we've got through another really difficult game.
So 2 talking points. Kieran, Ollie Harrison ended up with an injury. How did that happen?
It was just a clash of heads, I think.
Was it?
Yeah, just a clash of heads in the first half. Didn't really see it, but there was nothing more to it than that, really.
Right.
Obviously, it was just a case of them trying to stem the blood flow, which obviously was why he ended up with the ridiculous bandage around his head.
It's a silly white one at first. It looked a lot better than the blue one, I have to say. And the second one is, of course, you brought a new player in, Fenton Green.
Yeah.
Now, when we were coming up after the 1874 game, you said, you quite liked some of the midfielders. Was he one that came out to you?
Yeah, and it wasn't a surprise to me, because I'd seen Fenton play in the build-up to us playing them, in the work that we do behind the scenes. I really like the way he takes the ball. He showed that in a couple of moments tonight. He's got fantastic athleticism, and he can score a goal. So in addition to being able to be very versatile, in that he can fill in other positions as well, where we don't have a great deal of cover right now. So I'm really, really chuffed that we've got him over the line. He's going to be an amazing acquisition for us, and I'm really sure that in this environment he's going to really prosper. I think I'm really grateful to 1874 for the way that they've been. But I think the biggest compliment that we can pay ourselves is that the managers there, Wayne in particular, I was speaking to, said that as soon as we made them aware of the interest, he told Fenton that this was the right place for him to develop. So that's testament to what goes on at Leek Town historically in terms of how they develop players, and I'm sure we'll continue to help him push on and hopefully progress.
And just one last question, really looking forward to Avro. They beat another tough game. They don't concede many goals, do they?
Yeah, we've got an incredibly tough run, obviously, that which we're slap bang in the middle of, and so I think we talked about 7 games in 21 days. We got 7 points on the board from from 4 games, which is not a bad return. The fact that we'd won 4 on the spin before that, really helped, or has really helped. And we know we're going to continue to pick up points, but we know we will drop points as well. It's a very interesting league. Avro are obviously physically a very strong team. They kept the nucleus of the squad together. They got promotion last season, so they know they're going to be very organised. They know what they're about. We're going to have to be very disciplined again and stand up to the physical test that we'll face. And it's a game obviously for us to look forward to.